Is fake news becoming the real news? A provocative question indeed, but one that demands attention in our current era. The prevalence of fake news is far from a myth. It's a reality that shapes public perception and sways political landscapes. Consider the case of George Soros. A name familiar to many, Soros is a billionaire philanthropist often accused of using his wealth to manipulate global politics. But how much of this is true? Reports suggest that Soros has funded several media outlets, think tanks, and nonprofits. But does this necessarily mean he's manipulating the news? Or is he merely supporting causes he believes in? The line between philanthropy and manipulation is blurry, and it's often smeared with misinformation. Fake news isn't limited to individual donors. Countries like North Korea, Russia, and China are often accused of spreading misinformation to further their political agendas. Take North Korea, for instance. The isolated nation is infamous for its state-controlled media that disseminates propaganda to its citizens. But it doesn't stop there. North Korea has allegedly used social media to spread false narratives and create discord among its adversaries. Then there's the Democratic Party. Accusations of fake news have been hurled at them, especially during election seasons. But are these accusations valid? Or are they a part of the very problem we're discussing, the proliferation of fake news? It's a question that calls for introspection and diligent fact-checking. So how do we expose these sources of misinformation? The answer is simple, yet challenging. It involves critical thinking, fact-checking, and a refusal to accept information at face value. Remember, every piece of news is a story, and every story has multiple sides. It's our responsibility to seek out these sides, to dig deeper than the surface narrative. It's our responsibility to question, to probe, to challenge. In a world clouded by misinformation, our best weapon is an informed mind. A mind that doesn't easily accept, but questions. A mind that doesn't blindly believe, but investigates. To summarize, fake news is a pervasive issue influenced by various factors. It involves individual donors like George Soros, countries like North Korea, Russia, and China, and political parties like the Democratic Party. The key to combating this menace lies in our hands, in our minds. It's about cultivating a culture of inquiry, a culture of truth-seeking. So the next time you come across a piece of news, ask yourself, is this the real story, or is there more to it? In the battle against fake news, this simple question can make all the difference. It's not just about knowing, it's about understanding. It's not just about consuming, it's about questioning.